Money is not just paper or numbers on a screen. It is energy, and just like love, joy, or peace, it flows freely when we remove the blocks within ourselves. Today, I invite you to step into a new mindset, one where wealth is not something you chase, but something you allow. You have the power to manifest huge sums of money, yes, even in 2 days or less, when your heart, mind, and energy align with the vibration of abundance. Let us begin this journey together, not by working harder, but by thinking and feeling differently. Every belief we carry about money has a root, a beginning, often planted deep within our subconscious during childhood. We absorb these beliefs from the people around us, our parents, teachers, relatives, and society. Perhaps we overheard conversations like, money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are greedy, or we can't afford that. These statements, although casually said, made lasting impressions on our young minds. Over time, they became part of our inner dialogue. And now, as adults, we may find ourselves unknowingly repeating those same phrases, blocking our own abundance without realizing it. Clearing your money blocks begins with awareness. You cannot change what you are not conscious of. Begin by gently observing the way you think and speak about money. Do you tense up when you pay a bill? Do you feel guilt when you spend on yourself? Do you believe there's never enough, or that money is difficult to earn? All of these are signals, clues pointing to the emotional knots that need unraveling. The first and most powerful step is to acknowledge that your beliefs are not your fault, but they are your responsibility now. You didn't ask to inherit limiting patterns, but now that you see them, you have the power to release them and choose again. Take a quiet moment to sit with yourself. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, breathe in deeply, and say softly, I forgive myself for carrying beliefs that no longer serve me. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the door. When we forgive ourselves and those who influenced our mindset, we release the energetic hold these beliefs have on us. There is no need to blame, no need to dwell in shame, only the gentle willingness to heal. Once forgiveness has opened the door, love and compassion can enter. And with love, we begin to plant new seeds, healthy, abundant beliefs that support the life we desire. You might begin saying to yourself each morning, money is safe from me. I am worthy of wealth. I release scarcity and welcome abundance. These may feel unfamiliar at first. That's okay. Keep repeating them. Think of them as watering a new garden. The results may not be visible right away, but growth is happening beneath the surface. Your subconscious mind listens to every word you speak, every thought you think. It does not argue or resist. It simply receives. So give it loving, abundant messages to absorb. Another important aspect of clearing money blocks is healing your relationship with receiving. Many of us were taught that it's better to give than to receive. While giving is beautiful, so is receiving. It is the natural rhythm of life. Inhale, exhale. Day, night. Give, receive. If you are always giving but feel uncomfortable receiving, you block the flow. You send out the message, I'm not ready. To shift this, begin practicing simple acts of receiving. Accept compliments without deflecting. Allow someone to help you. Say thank you instead of you didn't have to. These small changes teach your mind and body to be open, to welcome blessings instead of pushing them away. Now, let's talk about fear. Fear is one of the biggest blocks to financial flow. Fear says, what if I lose it? Or what if I can't make enough? These thoughts may arise when you think of big goals or financial desires. But remember, fear is only the absence of love. The more you fill your mind with faith and trust, the less room there is for fear to dwell. Replace fear with affirmations like, I am always provided for. The universe supports me fully. I trust in divine timing and unlimited supply. Let yourself believe that life is on your side, that you are not here to struggle but to thrive, that money is not the enemy but a loving tool that helps you express your joy, creativity, and generosity in the world. As you continue to shift these inner beliefs, you'll begin to see outer changes. Perhaps an opportunity appears, or someone offers you support. Maybe a bill is unexpectedly paid, or you find money where you least expect it. These are signs that the energy around you is moving, and the more open and clear you are, the more these blessings can reach you. So be gentle with yourself. This isn't about rushing or forcing. It's about releasing resistance and aligning with ease. Every time you choose a new, empowering thought about money, you are shifting your energy. You are clearing the fog and allowing the sunlight of abundance to shine through. Repeat daily. I now release all blocks to receiving massive wealth. I deserve to live in ease. I welcome prosperity into my life with open arms. Isn't just energy. You are the magnet. Clear the dust, let go of the fear, and allow your true abundance to flow freely to you today, tomorrow, and always. Your words are powerful tools of creation. Every sentence you speak, whether aloud or in your mind, becomes a building block for your reality. Words are more than just sounds or symbols. They carry energy, vibration, and intention. When you speak about wealth, you are either calling it toward you or pushing it away. That's why learning to speak wealth into your life is one of the most important steps in your manifestation journey. Take a moment to reflect on how you speak about money in your everyday life. Do you often say things like, I can't afford that, or money goes out faster than it comes in? These words may seem harmless or even realistic, but they are affirmations, statements of belief that reinforce a specific energy. When you repeatedly speak words of lack, now imagine shifting that language to something more empowering. I always have more than enough. Money flows to me with ease. I am aligned with wealth and abundance. Can you feel the difference? These words are alive with possibility. They are light, expansive, and open. When spoken with belief and emotion, they begin to rewire the thoughts and energy patterns that shape your life. Speaking wealth into your life doesn't mean pretending you don't have challenges. It means choosing to speak from faith rather than fear. Even when things appear difficult, even when your bank account doesn't yet reflect the vision you hold, you still have the power to speak life into your desires. You are not denying reality, you are declaring a new one into being. Words have always been the beginning of transformation. They open doors, they shift the atmosphere. When you speak positively about money, you send out a signal to the universe, to your subconscious, and to the energy field around you that you are ready to receive, that you are open, willing, and available for abundance. Start by becoming aware of your most common phrases about money. Each time you catch yourself speaking lack, pause, take a breath, gently correct it. Instead of saying, I'm broke, try, I'm in the process of attracting new income. Instead of, I can't afford that, try, I choose to spend my money wisely. These small shifts have enormous power. They create new patterns that your subconscious begins to adopt as truth. You don't have to wait for the money to show up before you speak as if it's already here. In fact, speaking as if it's already here is what helps it arrive. The energy of certainty is magnetic. When you declare, I am wealthy with confidence and joy, you tune your entire being to the frequency of abundance, and energy always attracts like energy. and make it a daily practice. Speak wealth over your life in the morning before you rise. Whisper words of prosperity to yourself as you brush your teeth, prepare your meals, or go about your work. You can say, "Today I welcome unexpected money. I am grateful for the riches that surround me. Every cell of my body vibrates with financial freedom." Let your words become your prayer, your song, your steady drumbeat of trust. The more emotion you add to your affirmations, the more powerful they become. Speak with feeling, speak with joy, speak as if what you are declaring is already true, because in the spiritual realm it is. There is no limit to what you can receive when your thoughts, words, and emotions are in alignment. Be mindful of the words you use when you talk to others, too. If someone says the economy is bad, you don't have to argue, but you can quietly affirm to yourself, "I am always divinely supported, regardless of circumstances." Your energy doesn't need to match fear. You are allowed to choose faith, even when others do not. Affirmations are not magic spells. They are not about forcing outcomes. They are about opening space in your heart and mind for miracles to occur. They soften resistance. They break through old limitations. And most importantly, they remind you of your power. You are not helpless. You are not stuck. You are not lacking. You are a powerful co-creator with the universe. Your voice is sacred. Use it to declare what you desire, not what you fear. So speak as the wealthy version of yourself would speak. Talk like someone who knows money is on its way. Express gratitude even before the manifestation arrives. Tell a new story, a story where you are supported, where wealth finds you easily, where prosperity is normal and natural. Because it is. You are not born to struggle, you are born to thrive. And every time you speak words of wealth, you are remembering the truth of who you really are. So go ahead, speak it, claim it, feel it, believe it. Wealth is listening, and it's ready to flow into your life now. The mind does not know the difference between what is vividly imagined and what is physically real. That is why visualization is such a powerful tool. It allows you to experience the reality you desire before it manifests in the physical world. And when you consistently hold the image of abundance in your mind, your subconscious begins to align with it. Your energy shifts, your actions shift, and the outer world responds. To visualize money arriving is to activate the creative power within you. You are not just wishing or daydreaming. You are deliberately choosing the reality you desire and rehearsing it in the theater of your mind. You are telling your inner world what to expect so that it can begin preparing the way for it to come true. Begin by creating a quiet space, even if it's just for a few moments. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. Allow your body to relax. Let go of the tension in your shoulders, your jaw, your belly. Soften your thoughts. Release the chatter. Feel yourself drop into a place of peace and openness. Now begin to imagine. Picture yourself waking up in the life of your dreams. You feel calm, confident, and abundant. There is a sense of ease in your body. There is no stress, no worry. You know that everything is working out for your highest good. When you visualize checking your bank account and seeing more than enough, watch as the numbers rise. $10,000, 0 cents, $50, 0 cents, $100, 0 cents or more. Feel the joy, the surprise, the relief, the gratitude. Let it be real. Allow yourself to feel safe with that amount of money. Allow yourself to feel worthy of it. There is no guilt here, only appreciation. Now see yourself receiving the money. It may arrive through unexpected checks in the mail, a new client, a business idea, a gift, a promotion, or a sale. Visualize the money flowing in effortlessly, like a river that has finally been unblocked. Watch it come to you again and again, in larger and larger amounts. What does your life look like with this wealth? What do you do? Where do you go? Who do you support? Picture yourself giving generously, investing wisely, living joyfully. See yourself shopping without fear, traveling without limitation, and blessing others from your overflow. Visualize holding cash in your hands. Feel the texture of the bills. Hear the sound of the paper as you count it. Smell the crispness. Let your senses be involved. The more vivid the scene, the more your subconscious begins to accept it as normal, natural, and possible. If your mind tries to resist, if it says this is too much or this could never happen to me, gently thank it for trying to protect you and return to the image. Your old beliefs may protest at first, but with repetition, they will quiet down. Your new belief is that you are a powerful receiver of divine abundance. Use visualization often. Do it in the morning when your mind is fresh. Do it at night when your subconscious is most receptive. Even a few minutes a day is enough to create momentum. And the more you do it, the more real it becomes. Eventually, your energy will begin to match your vision. And that's when miracles happen. Let yourself get excited about your future. Let yourself believe in it, even if the path is not yet clear. Visualization does not require you to know how the money will come. It simply asks that you trust it can. That trust is the magnet. Remember, abundance is not something you chase. It is something you align with. And when your inner vision is rich, joyful, and expectant, your outer world has no choice but to reflect it. This is not about forcing or controlling. It is about allowing, about becoming receptive, about letting yourself feel now what you used to think you could only feel someday. When you embody the energy of wealth today, you attract the circumstances, people, and opportunities that make it real tomorrow. So visualize daily, see the money arriving, see it loving you, supporting you, flowing to you with grace. Say to yourself, I am open to receive. I see it. I feel it. I claim it. Let your imagination be your sacred space where all things are possible. Let it be the bridge between the life you have and the life you desire. Use it not just to escape your reality, but to transform it. Because the truth is, your mind is your most powerful tool. And when you use it with love, intention, and belief, you become unstoppable. So close your eyes and see it now. The wealth, the freedom, the ease, it's already yours. It's already here. Just breathe it in and allow. There is a deep magic in acting as if your desires are already fulfilled, not from a place of pretending or faking, but from a place of alignment and faith. When you act as if it's already done, you send a powerful signal to the universe. I trust. I believe. I am ready to receive. You no longer wait for the external proof. You become the proof. You begin to carry yourself differently. You walk with certainty. You speak with clarity. You make decisions from abundance, not lack. And as you do this, you start to dissolve the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Acting as if is not about spending recklessly or being dishonest with yourself or others. It is about embodying the energy of your desired reality now. If you are manifesting wealth, then you must begin to feel wealthy, to think wealthy, and to live with a wealthy mindset, no matter the current conditions. You begin by asking yourself, how would I feel if it were already done? If I already had the money, the success, the opportunities, how would I carry myself? How would I treat myself? How would I speak, dress, move, and decide? Maybe you'd sit up a little taller. Maybe you'd breathe more deeply. Maybe you'd trust your instincts more. Maybe you'd say no to things that drain you and yes to things that light you up. That's the version of you that already exists in the future. And acting as if brings that version into the present. Start with your morning. Instead of waking up worrying, open your eyes with gratitude. Say to yourself, thank you for this day of prosperity I am already provided for. Get ready with the same care and self-love you would if you knew you were about to meet a wonderful opportunity. Wear the clothes that make you feel powerful. Stand in front of the mirror and affirm, I am aligned with abundance. Everything I need flows to me now. Make empowered choices with the money you do have. Spend with gratitude, not fear. Even if it's only a small amount, treat it with respect. You bless your money as it comes in, speak and as if it's already chase or beg or shrink like this. I'm so grateful for the increase in my income. Selective about what you say yes to, and that financial freedom draws more abundance. Talk about your vision, not with desperation, value yourself but with delight. Life starts to reflect real. Let it feel exciting. Let it feel like a promise, not a problem. If doubt creeps in, and it will from time to time, gently guide your thoughts back. Remind yourself that you are not waiting for proof to believe. You are believing to create the proof. You are choosing to walk by faith, not by sight. This is how powerful shifts occur. The world may not change overnight, but your energy will. And when your energy shifts, everything around you must eventually follow. That is the law. What you embody, you attract. What you believe, you create. Don't wait for the money to feel abundant. Feel abundant and the money will come. Don't wait for success to feel confident. Feel confident and success will be drawn to you. Don't wait for love to feel worthy. Feel worthy now and love will find you. Everything begins with you, with your state of being. And acting as if is one of the most sacred ways to anchor your faith in the present moment. You are not pretending, you are practicing, you are remembering, you are aligning. So take the next step as if the way is already made clear. Smile as if the good news is already on its way. Move through your day as if you are already blessed, because in truth, you are. The doors you are waiting to open are already swinging in your favor. Keep showing up, keep believing, keep embodying the energy of your answered prayer. It's already done. Now just act like it. Giving and receiving are two sides of the same beautiful coin. When you give from a space of love, joy, and abundance, you activate a powerful spiritual law. The more you give, the more you open yourself to receive. It is not about giving because you feel pressured, obligated, or afraid. It's about giving because it feels good, natural, and aligned with who you are at your core. True giving comes from the heart. It is a sacred act of trust in the universe. It says, I have enough, I am supported. I trust there is more where this came from. This energy creates expansion. It multiplies blessings. It sends a clear message to the world around you. I am a source of abundance, and therefore I attract abundance. When you give freely, you loosen the grip of fear and scarcity. You prove to yourself that you are not lacking, you are overflowing. Even if you don't have much in your bank account, you can give your time, your energy, your kindness, your presence. These are all forms of currency. And the universe responds to them all. Sometimes Sometimes people resist giving because they believe they have too little to offer. But withholding only reinforces the belief in limitation. When you give even a little, you are saying, I trust in circulation. I believe in flow. That belief magnetizes more to you. You might start by tipping generously, paying forward a cup of coffee, donating a small amount to someone in need, or writing a heartfelt note of appreciation. It doesn't have to be grand to be meaningful. Even a smile or a warm gesture can be a form of giving. And the beauty is, every act of generosity enriches not just the receiver, but the giver as well. The key is to give without expectation. You don't give to get. You give because it feels right. You give because you are connected to the source of all things, and you know you are supported. This keeps your giving pure and your energy clean. It aligns you with the frequency of love. And love is the greatest attractor of abundance. If you give resentment, guilt, or fear, you create resistance. But when you give with joy, you become magnetic. You start to notice that what you send out truly does come back to you, often multiplied and from unexpected directions. When you give, you declare yourself a channel for good, and channels are meant to be open. If you clog them with fear, nothing flows in or out. But when you keep the flow moving, giving with grace and receiving with gratitude, you become a vessel for miracles. And just as you must give with an open heart, you must also learn to receive with an open heart. Some people are excellent givers but uncomfortable receivers. They deflect compliments, refuse help, or feel unworthy when blessings come their way. But to fully live in the energy of abundance, you must allow the universe to give to you too. Receiving is not selfish. It is sacred. It completes the cycle. When you allow yourself to receive with grace and appreciation, you invite even more blessings into your life. You start by saying, thank you, even for the smallest things. Thank you for the unexpected gift. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the synchronicities. As you cultivate gratitude, you amplify the flow. You can even affirm to yourself daily, I give freely and joyfully. I receive openly and gratefully. I am in harmony with the abundant flow of the universe. Feel the truth of these words. Let them anchor you in trust. Giving is not about emptying yourself. It is about allowing divine energy to move through you. And that energy is infinite. The more you let it circulate, the more it grows. You are not losing when you give. You are expanding. You are activating the law of return. So, give with love, receive with joy, trust the cycle, trust that you are never truly without. Your generosity is a prayer, lives within you, hands are a symbol of faith. And as you give from that sacred willingness to share what you have, even when it seems the universe that you are ready, turns your life into fertile ground for miracles. Give because it feels good. Give because it's who you are. And know with absolute certainty that every act of giving draws blessings back to you, tenfold and more. There comes a time in every journey when effort must give way to trust, when striving must soften into surrender. The truth is, not because you are giving up, the universe has a plan finally far better than the one you've been trying to control. When you surrender, you are not quitting. It's not that your desires are stepping out of the way so that something greater than you can take over and guide you. Surrender is a powerful act of faith. The very miracles that are trying to make their way to you. Know every so now it's time to loosen your hold. It's time to say, stop obsessing over when or how it will come. I am ready to be surprised, checking your phone, checking your results. Instead, you rest in the quiet knowing that all things are unfolding in divine order. You surrender by dropping into the present moment, by breathing deeply and reminding yourself, this moment is enough. I am enough. Life is happening for me. In that place of peace, miracles begin to bloom. You don't force them, you don't chase them, you receive them. Imagine walking into a room where every detail is already arranged for you. The table is set, the lights are dimmed, the music is perfect. You didn't have to plan it. You only had to show up. That's how the universe works. When you stop micromanaging and start trusting, it sets the stage for you. It prepares the path. Your only job is to listen, follow, and receive. Of course, surrender can feel scary at first. The ego likes control. It likes certainty. But control is an illusion. And the more you try to force things, the more you push them away. Surrender doesn't mean you stop taking action. It means your action comes from inspiration, not desperation. It means you follow what feels good, not what feels forced. You may notice a shift when you let go. You might feel lighter, freer, more connected. That's your natural state. That's what happens when you stop carrying the weight of needing to know everything. You create space for joy. You create room for guidance. You allow the flow. And in that space of surrender, the universe delights in surprising you. It will bring answers in ways you never expected. People will show up. Opportunities will arise. Doors you didn't even know existed will open wide. But they only appear once you've stopped trying to push open the wrong ones. You don't have to figure everything out. You don't have to chase, prove, or struggle. Life becomes so much more beautiful when you say, I give this over to divine timing. I trust the process. I am open to something better. This kind of surrender is not weakness, it's wisdom. It's the wisdom of the soul that knows it is always cared for, that every delay is protection, that every detour is redirection, that every unanswered prayer is guiding you to something greater. So breathe. Take your hands off the wheel. Trust the current. Let the universe lead you. Each morning, you can start fresh by affirming, today I release all resistance. I trust that what is meant for me will find me. I surrender my plans to divine wisdom and perfect timing. Say it slowly. Say it with conviction. Say it until your heart softens and your mind becomes still. As you move through your day, follow the nudges, follow the peace, follow the joy. These are your signs. These are your inner guides. And when fear rises up, and it might, meet it with compassion. Remind yourself that fear is just a signal. You're stepping into the unknown. And the unknown is where miracles are born. Let surrender be your superpower. Let faith be your fuel. Let love lead the way. The more you release your grip, the more you allow life to surprise you in the most magical, abundant ways. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. Everything you've asked for is being prepared for you. Everything is already on its way. You just have to let it in. And sometimes that begins by doing less, by relaxing more, by remembering that the universe knows what it's doing. It has seen your heart. It has felt your intentions. It has heard your prayers. And let go and let yourself be surprised.